Hello, everybody. How's it going? So, I'm in my hotel room. Oh, and it's cold. Like, look at it. It's such a beautiful little town. I'll have to see how many people are in this town. I think, like, when I was here, it was like 2,500 people. Wasn't very many. And I'm, the nicest hotel in town, which is saying a lot. It's new. It wasn't here when I was here. But of what a small town it is, the lady who was checking me in at the hotel, I just had to let her know who I was. And she knew exactly who I was. She's like, "Oh yeah, of course I know your family." I'm like, "Yeah." And then she told me that she works with my cousin Chad. She's like, "Oh yeah, I know Chad. I used to work with him." So I was like, "Okay." It was pretty funny. So I'm wondering, you know, if how many people I can go up to and they'll know exactly who I am. And then I went through um, the Taco John's drive-through, and they knew who I was too. They're like, "Oh yeah, da, da, da." I'm like, "Yeah, Grandma died." They're like, "Oh, we're sorry." That's a weird thing where you can go and even at the dollar store. I went to the dollar store, and then there was an instance with that too, and got into a conversation, and they knew which family I was referring to. So I don't know. Like when you're in that kind of a situation, I guess when I was thinking about it, like with the organization, when my parents always strove to raise the ranks, they wanted to, my dad did, make it all the way to, being a governing body member. And I think being raised in a small town where you're the big wig in the middle of a small group of people, it's exactly like the Jehovah's Witnesses. And so, of course, my mom, my dad, my aunts and uncles and everything, they felt like, the big fish on campus in the organization too, because that's how they were in town. And so it's just kind of like their mentality. It's like, yeah, they may not be known in the rest of the world, but they're known in a small town and in a small organization. And so that's good enough for them. And so that's good enough for them. And sometimes that's good enough for other people too, like Toni Morris and Stephen Lett and, all of those ones that they're not able to make it to celebrity status for the whole entire world, but sometimes you can be celebrity status in a cult, and one of the larger cults. So that's okay for some people. Like, that's satisfying. I never realized, like, that patch of grass is completely different than the rest of it. I don't know why. See, it's like a marked difference for the grass. It's like that huge weird patch. But yeah, it's a real cute hotel, so I'll show it to you when I go outside. But my lupus and rheumatoid arthritis is acting up so bad with the weather and just running around and everything. So I'm going to show you where I grew up. I'm going to show you the places that I lived, and I'm going to take you over to the Kingdom Hall. So it's like noon right now. I woke up. I was up till like 2 o'clock last night, so we'll see how it goes. And thank you all for being so supportive. Like, my goodness, I don't know what I would do without you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.